Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 21 plate high specification long range Tesla Model 3. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Car's just had the one owner since it was 3 months old. Starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can notice, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I go around the vehicle, I get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Get low down so you can see there's no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper either. Can also be quite common, but not the case with this Model 3. Bumper corner again free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. There is a very minor parking dent which we had picked up on. Fortunately hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed before collection or delivery. Certainly can't spot it from this distance. I will point it out in a second. Car's got a full set of premium branded tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the door itself, I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be common, particularly on the driver's door. All the driver's door edge really nice as well. Can't spot any chips. Onto the rear door. Just put my fingernail next to that. Very minor parking dent. Could be quite easily missed, but fortunately, as I've already said, hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed before collection or delivery. Rest of the door, there isn't anything to mention. No marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to point out. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. Just take you into the vehicle from the driver's side. Inside the car could not be any better. Firstly, just get a close up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this Model 3. Inside the car, just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear. The interior couldn't be any better. Car's had the genuine Tesla overmats fitted from new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. We still do have the genuine mats with the vehicle. Just get a close up to the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console, but again, not the case with this Tesla. Couldn't be any better inside, really. No problems at all. We'll add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle. No smells of smoke or pets. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. Can also be common. Just get a close up to all of the carpets. Those genuine mats protected all of them from new. Show you the panoramic sunroof from the rear of the car. Great feature to have. Can't spot any chips to the step either. Sometimes people catch the seatbelt going into the rear of the vehicle. Mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this Tesla. Onto the rear of the vehicle, bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either, or to the trims lower down. Easy to go over a high curb. Mark the underside of the bumper. Not the case with this Model 3. Onto the tailgate of the car. There isn't anything to mention. Car's got the power opening and closing tailgate as part of the high specification. Inside the luggage compartment couldn't be any better. Charging cables obviously with the vehicle. They are the genuine mats fitted from new. Just lift them up so you can see the carpet in the boot. Absolutely perfect. A couple of the most minor of marks to the interior plastics have to be very, very close to even notice. Couldn't be better. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. All the door edge nice again. Can just spot a very, very minor stone chip to the door edge. Have to be very close to even notice. So again, no marks underneath the handle. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeat it myself, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. No problems at all with any of the carpets. Those genuine mats protected all of them. Moving on to the front door. If there's going to be any chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but passenger door edge, same as the driver's, struggling to see anything to mention. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. I've already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Nothing negative on the passenger front wing either. It really is an absolutely cherished example. Credit to the people who've owned the car from new. They've owned it since it was 3 months old. Going around the entire vehicle inside and out, other than a couple of the most insignificant stone chips, I really can't see anything to mention. And of course that minor parking dent, which fortunately hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork. So just to reiterate, our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed before collection or delivery. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger step, again free from any scuffs. Passenger seat, same as the others I've already shown you, really couldn't be any better. No marks to the center console from this side either. Just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle also. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this Model 3. Absolute minimal wear, couldn't be better from either angle. Again, no problem with any of the carpets or footwells. Those genuine mats protected all of them from new. I say again, really is a credit to the people who've owned the car since it was 3 months old. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this long-range Model 3, you can go to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We always guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just remember that I haven't got low down on either side of the vehicle. Just get low down so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Not the case with this Model 3. Bring you around to the driver's side just to show you exactly the same. Inside and out, really couldn't be any better. As I said, if you're interested in any additional funding to purchase the car, pop to our website to model a finance quote. Of course, if you need any assistance with any quotes applications, please don't hesitate to get in touch with ourselves first. I've just been around the vehicle a couple of times just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, other than a couple of the most minor of stone chips, I really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Really is a cherished example. Hopefully you found the video helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you need any further information about the car, or you'd like to arrange a viewing or test drive, or need any assistance or any finance quotes applications, parts exchange valuation, anything at all, we're always happy to help. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video.